Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more of the Thaumaturge. And we're getting reasonably close to the end now, I think. We're in Act 3. Lots of stuff has been closed off to us because of situation in Warsaw. Bombs going off, etc. And we're looking for Ariel Roth, who is somewhere on this map. I'm not sure where. We're going to follow our nose, or more accurately, this red line of glitter that helps us out. Oh, here it goes. Oh, hello. Burned out tram. Interesting. Huh. Oh, yeah. What's this? Pure Power Anti-Thaumaturge Pamphlet. Just say no to magic, kids. That's where I'm going? No. Things are getting a bit desperate, I think. Oh dear. What's going on here?
God, oh God, I had such a beautiful son, such a good boy, and the devil got him. A pox on that fiend.
Okay, well, I'm not going to say they should blame themselves. Let's keep looking around for stuff, shall we? There was a clue up here. Cloth soaked in blood. Guilt stains the material a colour richer than blood. He shouldn't have done it, shouldn't have grabbed the gun. With one hand he staunched the blood gushing from the boy, while with the other he squeezed the locket his mother had given him for Holy Communion. He was whispering a prayer for the forgiveness of sins. God would judge him. May he be merciful. Shoe, abandoned. Abandoned always means that something has happened, always. The shoe is wrapped in fear. The heart contracts, pumping blood which keeps gushing out. Despite the bandage, despite the help of a strange man. A moment ago that man was charging at him with a knife, but he saw the wound and chose to help over murder. And then he collapsed on him, wounded by a bullet. They died together. What's going on? Wooden baton. The shaft bears the inscription Ogorash. He was the guy outside Rofa's shot, wasn't he? I hope this is the owner's signature. The wood was permeated with the smell of aggression and blood. The fight was fierce and grisly. On one side stood Rofa's men, on the other those who hated the boss. There was no mercy. Only one tosser suddenly dropped his weapon and it began helping the wounded. Amateur. The macabre. Anti-thaumaturges came for Ariel. The fight was brutal, with bodies dropping on both sides, but there was one person who managed to shake off the bloodlust. He tried to help a young man, but died from a bullet wound while uttering a prayer with a locket in hand. May you find peace wherever you are now. Okay, let's go back to here. I'm not necessarily going to manipulate her. See the guy who tried to help someone.
God, I had a pox.
Alright, yeah, fine. Smother the hatred in her.
In mourning, there's no place for your hate. You know your son tried to prevent bloodshed. He died feeling shame.
My boy.
As he was dying, he clutched his First Communion medal and prayed for forgiveness. For all of you.
The medal. How did you know?
I know. Trust me. Honor your son the way he would want. Bring peace, not fire.
Huh?
Okay. Up here? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm up here, I guess.
Is everything all right?
I've got a headache, but thinking about the schmucks biting the dust brings me comfort. Some challah?
Those dead bodies in front of your house, did they come to kill a thaumaturge?
Yep. They came in with their mother, and I gave them clay.
Their boldness overtook them.
Now tell me what brings you here.
I came to make you an offer. I want you to join a coterie of thaumaturges that I intend to form.
I can already tell I won't like it. What is it anyway?
To put it briefly, 2 other thaumaturges and I need someone like you.
Do I know them?
An old Tata Felcher and a fake psychic. You fit right in.
What do you need it for? Truly.
I came here with no purpose, but I might have just found one.
Might have is good enough.
So, you agree?
Yes, where do you want me to go?
Opposite Różyc, there's a courtyard and a clinic, and above it is the Tata Felcher's apartment.
I can hear more coming. See, my head hurts so much I can't go down there.
Suit yourself. I'll call you when I'm done.
I'll see you later at your Felcher's.
Okay, well I guess we're gonna go and knock some heads together. Sigh. Okay, what have we got? Felche. Brothel thing, okay. We might look into the brothel next, but I think we're gonna have to have a scrap first.
The time for vengeance is here. A Warsaw free from magicians!
What are you here for?
We came for Rofe. Let's take this one too. We'll put them both to the torch.
People, everyone, stop! You can't do that. The good Lord is ashamed of you.
Stand back, Granny. It's gonna get gory.
I'm not in the mood. Fuck off.
Kill him before he says anything more.
Don't let him say naughty words to us anymore. Okie doke. Lilac. Beer. Fellas. Fair enough. Start with you, I think. You are up here, so start by taking off some focus. All the way down to 4, which should be 32, is exactly his health. So let's bring in Morana for her finisher after that. Okay, what else do we do? I might leave that guy for now. So we've got this one, Veles or Krampus. Well, I'm going to start off with a... Mind you, that's only for negative... Oh no, that's damage by 80%, okay. So... Veles. He hasn't got a concentrate... He hasn't got... I will just do a quick one, because he hasn't got, like, a focus skill. Ow! What's this thing we've got on us? Oh, we're sped up. That's good. Okay, well I guess I'll do another one of those, and then we'll switch to Morana again. Gotta do a thing. Ow! Stop shooting me. Okay, so he's a healer. But we're going to attack with Morana anyway. I might just keep going on the focus thing. Interrupt his action. Yeah, I guess. Ow! Gonna run out of bullets eventually. Okay, so 39. He's got 4 missing. I think I'm gonna... Oh, we're doing a Murat... Why can't I do one? I guess we'll queue that up. But where's my action? Am I frozen or something? Why can't I act? Okay, well, let's go in with up here. I assume I'm stunned or something. Okay, I'm actually, yeah, we're going to do this one first. So we've got to go back to Palvishla. I'll just follow the line, I think. Some of the streets may be blocked off. Can't exactly remember how to get to all the fast travel points. Like, yeah, so like the tram's locked. So I presume our carriage is available, but I can't remember where we left it. Ah, here it is. Vishla, my good man, and don't spare the horses. Different part of the map. Okay. Oh, so yeah. Pretty close now, I think. Is it just down here? Oh, maybe a bit further. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? So what's this? Missing person ad. Our dear friend Lucien Nadezhinsky has disappeared at an unknown time and under equally unknown circumstances. Neither his family nor friends know what happened to him. It's as if he dissolved into thin air. Therefore, we kindly ask anyone who might know anything about the mysterious occurrence to provide information. Lucien is a middle-aged man of medium height and average build. No distinctive marks. Okay, yeah, I'm sure there's very few people that match that description. Now, he was the one who didn't really like Rasputin, which makes me slightly suspicious about his disappearance. Posthumous cult growing. Okay. Cult of Rasputin continues to thrive. Freshly picked flowers. The flowers droop sadly from their stems as if they were breaking under the weight of helplessness. On top of that, they smell of the unspeakable grief of the person putting together a bouquet for their loved ones who died in the explosion. It was a tragic death because it was so random. They were not the target. Why did this happen to them? Body in a coffin, burned and mutilated. The hands anointed the body with great care, wanting to keep it in the best possible condition. They rubbed the thighs, which seemed to be thinner, and a torso wider than remembered. Do fingers shrink so much after death? A thought crossed the mind that maybe this isn't Rasputin's body, but no, one has to believe. Yeah. I reckon he got away, and not only because we know historically that he didn't die here. The late Aniela Nadezhinska, née Slivinska, is now with the Lord, having died tragically in the recent explosion. The bereaved family would like to invite all friends and acquaintances to the funeral service. Oh dear. Shrine with relics. In memory of Rasputin. He's not dead. Mysterious jar. An immense penis preserved in a solution. Okay. The touch of hands fondling the object of worship is imprinted on the jar. It remembers various feelings. Sadness at the passing of a great man, which is immediately followed by bitterness, fragrant with longing. But behind the colourful bouquet of emotions is also desire. Such an immense pity. Talk to the... Is that it? Means we've closed that quest. Oh, I thought I was... Oh no, am I stuck? Help! Help! Oh, thank God. Okay, right. Seems that people believe Rasputin to be dead, but he's not, I'm pretty sure. But we chose the coterie, so I don't even have the task of going to the fountain to find out, but I'm sure it would be him if we were to do that. Seems a pretty safe bet. Ooh. Probably won't go in the bar. Right, last stop. Rosicki Bazaar. I probably clicked too much. I don't know. It's all I kind of always seeing if there's anything around to examine a bit more closely or whatever. It's got to be a bit of a habit. Like when I was playing High Water recently, just running around the map, clicking my fingers constantly. Well, right-clicking constantly, out of habit. It didn't do anything.
Effen mir efter dir, ik stee alleen, op zijn rakmones auf mir. Ik hoop me nicht mit Weimen ein zu beheften, mit keinem ein kein Wort zu reden. Es geht mir aus meine Keuches und Kräften, dem Teuer ist mir abzubeugen.
I knew that if you were alive, you would show up.
If not death, then what stood in your way?
A certain bearded friend of mine has kicked up a storm in the city. The town has gone crazy. I saw people furious at thaumaturges. I never thought it was so easy to get pitchforks and torches in Warsaw.
Pitchforks.
Gawan seized the opportunity, and he's bringing in a new order.
That's why we waited so long. Without you...
Warsaw is no longer a city for thaumaturges.
What were you doing for those 3 days?
I was wondering how we could leave Warsaw in case you never came back.
I had a few wounded to treat, and I prayed that the next one wouldn't be you. What are we waiting for?
I thought our fourth companion had already met up with you and would be waiting here.
I said I would be here, so I am. I had to go get some aspirin.
Perhaps you'd consider acupuncture?
I don't like needles. My father was a tailor. Let's get on with this book club.
I hope you're ready and sorted everything out during those 3 days. Once we make the pact, there will be no going back.
Let's get on with it.
It seems we're ready.
Even though we have different motivations, I trust that the pact is our destiny. Follow my lead. I, Emir Bernakovich Falje, worshipper of Allah, yearning for the free Republic of Poland, declare willingness to form the pact and make the ultimate sacrifice for its cause.
I, Sarah Rivkin, follower of Moses, am willing to form our pact, hoping it will grant me freedom.
I, Ariel Rofe, circumcised atheist, have a debt of honor to pay, and I will pay it off or die.
Wiktor,
My name is Wiktor Szulski.
what are your motivations for joining our pact?
I'm going to go with declare that I want to protect thaumaturges, I think. Or do I want to stand up against Russia?
I'm a thaumaturge. It wasn't my choice. But when someone seeks our blood, they should be met with the proper response. I'm not going to beg anyone for mercy.
Never again.
For that, I am willing to make the ultimate sacrifice.
L'chaim, is that it?
According to Stanisław's hypothesis, in order to conclude forming a pact, we need to read the instructions from the Black Grimoire together. Wiktor, focus on each of our dimensions now, and we'll help you read whatever Stanisław hid in the book. Focus on your heart first.
Okay.
My heart reveals the first inscription before me. From now on, we have one heart that beats with one rhythm.
I felt a sort of relief.
Son of a whore!
Very impressive. Now, the other dimensions.
Okay, let's work down.
Word, I can't read this inscription.
But I can, somehow. From now on, we speak with one voice as if we were one. Easy.
Is that how you acquire the power to read in a foreign language?
Continue.
The inscription of deed. This one is resisting.
Let me act. From now on, all of our deeds are devoted to one common cause.
I feel a tingling in my fingers.
Stay focused, wizard.
Mind. This inscription evades me. It won't let me grasp it.
From now on, our mind will keep no secrets from itself. That's easy.
I've just been flooded with thoughts, and it's as if I've known you all my life.
A little scary, isn't it? But we'll get back to that.
That's all.
So, it's done?
Do you still not get it? I know what your favorite color is.
Thank you, Wiktor. I didn't think I would get to experience something like that.
I felt a kind of thought, a feeling. Yours. You didn't say you'd known my mother so well.
Yeah, I didn't ask for those kind of details.
I wonder if Victor's father knew.
Yikes.
Let's focus on the present. Do we know what to do?
Other than what has already been said, do you feel anything else?
My headache is gone.
Ariel, I'm sorry for your loss.
Likewise. And you, when were you gonna tell us the Okhrana chief was dead?
Since we have no more secrets, let's move on to the plan.
Okay.
I think we're all thinking the same thing. That Tsarevich will have an unforgettable birthday.
Yes, this is our last chance at an audience with the Tsar before he leaves the city.
But we can't go in empty-handed. We need arguments that will push the Tsar to make the right decision.
Either he stops the violence or we will die. Any mistake will unavoidably lead us to the gallows.
If only we could get through to the Tsar's supporters at the party and...
Unnoticed by the regiment of his army.
We'd be able to get inside the Tsar's noggin.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Well, you're actually pleasant to look at now.
These people won't break in here, will they?
Just smile and check the invitations, Parnishka.
Are your grimoires well hidden? Then we just need to get through the gate. Suggestions?
Let's work together.
Please, I'm counting on you.
What are you waiting for? Don't worry. Pickle is on it. Did you hear that? That's our cue.
Liat, stay here.
Ladies first.
But you can't.
Yes, we can. Right, well, find the Tsar's advisors. We'll have a little look around. Don't know what we might find here. A completely new area for us. What's this? See someone? Oh, no, up there. I'm guessing there's multiples, or multiple advisors, so... Oh, it wants me to go in
I
there.
didn't think I would see you again. And yet, here you are.
What are you doing here? I doubt you came for the party.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, death for death.
Why are you here, really? What are you trying to do?
That's none of your business. Leave me alone, or I'll call the guards. They'll be happy to see a wanted fugitive.
This isn't over.
Okay, is this to go in there? I think we should keep looking around, though, outside before we go in. Rose. I wonder who left it here. Wonder. The thorns hurt her fingers, but she doesn't notice. She put the flower back on the marble railing. Since the rose can't adorn his grave, let it forever remain at the place of vengeance. It feels right. She touches the weapon hidden under her clothes. It's warm. She's waiting for Scallon. Someone is carrying a gun and plans to kill Scallon, and I think I know who. Wanda. There's no way she'll make it out alive. It's a suicide mission. On top of that, her actions could interfere with the coteries' plans. I should talk to her. Yeah, we should. Okay, I think we got what we need now.
Vanda?
I told you to leave me alone.
I know you have a gun and you want to kill Scallon.
I was going to start with Koniechkin, but that coward got rubbed out by some random Geneth. So it's Scallon's turn now. I'll kill him and anyone who gets in my way.
I've got my own plans for the night, and you might upset my apple cart. I'm here with someone you know and respect. We are making a significant effort to fight for the cause without spilling blood.
Emir is here?
Yes, and if he means anything to you, put off your revenge and let us do what we need to.
Swear.
I swear. But now go home and let me act.
Cool. Resolve that. Let us continue around the... continue around the garden area first. Is she someone? Yeah, I don't know. Magdalena.
Magdalena?
I didn't expect to see you here, Thaumaturge.
Is she the singer? I can't remember.
How could I miss something like this?
Yes. Today we will witness a true miracle. He will return, and with him the hope for chasing away the darkness
Oh no, she was
of
Rasputin's
an
fellow,
uncertain
wasn't she?
future. For his grace will be with us. Do you understand?
What do you remember from this explosion?
Chaos. Blood. It's hard for me to talk about it.
Do you believe someone wanted to kill Rasputin?
Of course. The first Christians were also thrown to the lions. Satan laid his hand on Grigori and tried to break him. But he will not bend. He will defeat death and return.
What about Aniela and Lucian?
They are no longer with us. They are already enjoying the afterlife, awaiting salvation.
Do you think they deserved such a fate?
Each of us has a different fate in store for them. Aniela was chosen. She died at Grigori's side. And Lucian just disappeared one day. I think he might have left because his fate wasn't strong enough. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I need to have clarity in my heart.
I'll let you work.
It's a mission. Preaching the truth. For I tell you, having faith in yourself is treacherous, but having faith in him is the right way.
Hey, yo. Like I said, we're just going to explore, see if there's anything else to pick up. What does the map look like? Okay. I've kind of done that area, but there's someone here.
These spirits tell me you can't go any further. I can see a certain old hag there.
Would it be Countess Lermontova?
Indeed. She and her family are thick with the Romanovs.
So she must know a lot. I would talk to her, but I'm afraid she'll recognize me and call the guards.
You want me to do it, I reckon.
Keep her busy, and I'll see what I can learn from reading her belongings.
That's what I'm thinking. I suggest you start with Donut.
Donut?
Her dog. The Countess's thoughts cling to him like a barnacle. Go. I'll meet you here when you're done.
Good boy. The famous Donut in all his glory. I don't think he likes me. Shreds of a clever plan clung to Donut's soft coat. The confiscated funds, according to the Tsar's will, are to go to the needy. But who's to judge who deserves help and who doesn't? Her son is also in need, and it is her duty to help him. Platter of snacks. Thoughts full of doubt nestled themselves between the eclairs. How is her beloved son to become independent if he keeps living with her? He could use a new villa worthy of the Lamont name, but where to get the funds for it? What if... Okay. She's scheming. I think I need to get something over there. Purse. The purse is bulging with arguments. The Tsar was already close to approving the confiscation of estates belonging to thaumaturges, and she, Countess Lermont, will see to it that he finally makes this decision, and the money will be used to protect single mothers. Another one battle for her. The Countess wants to persuade the Tsar to proceed with the confiscation of estates belonging to thaumaturges. Why? She plans to embezzle the money and use it to build a villa for her son. The word disgusting fails to convey the severity of the situation.
Nothing can be kept secret from me. How was your chat with the Countess?
Better tell me what you have found. Wait, don't say it. Just focus on it.
Concerns.
Are you afraid the old lady will take everything from you and your sister to build a new palace for herself? I'm sorry, I can't resist it, but I can sympathize. I can feel how important it is for you. The Countess pitched me a lovely story about how the confiscated goods would be used to help the needy.
We both know she's lying, and her decree is already on the Tsar's desk, ready to be signed.
I like these new abilities more and more. And now try to read what I think about it.
Okay.
You want to get back at her? I never thought revenge was in your nature.
I'm thinking we might try to make the Countess tell everyone what she thinks out loud. So, I'll take care of everything. Fine, let's do it. Watch and listen carefully. There's one more thing I would like to ask you. I feel confused about the plan. to confiscate properties. Could you explain how it's really going to work, and to whose advantage?
But of course. As soon as the Tsar puts his signature on it, the Lermonts will take over the Thaumaturge's properties for a contribution to the fight against those parasites.
Mother, keep it down.
Don't be ashamed, son. You did agree to this. It would be a pity if that money was wasted. And this way, we can build you a beautiful mansion so that you can finally move out. And what good would the money do to the poor? They would just throw it away.
Mother, we should go now. Madame, please excuse us.
Hey, what else have we got to do? Maybe something up here? That could be where we were meant to meet Rasputin or something, potentially? Not sure. What's up here? Yeah, okay, well, we'll have a look up here. I think it's probably heading away from where we need to be, but you never know what we might find off the beaten track. Hello, who's this? Maria? Oh yeah, the other one of Rasputin's followers, I think.
I can't eat anymore. Pass. Well, maybe just a piece of...
Maria?
What? Is it a crime to eat now? Don't pester a pregnant woman, please.
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, it's you. I've been so distracted lately. You know, being with child and all.
Do you believe that Rasputin survived the explosion?
He who believes in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. He who believes in me shall live forever. But it's a shame about Aniela. Silly woman, she could have been here with us. Oh well. I have to think about someone else now.
Congratulations. Who's the lucky father?
Probably Rasputin.
For behold, from henceforth, all generations shall call me blessed. For he that is mighty have done to me great things. Pretty, isn't it? I'll be giving birth to a savior. Grigory loves me more than all of you. I see you found some new company. Who are they?
These are my friends. Unlike Rasputin, they're real.
You betrayed him. He gave you everything, and you abandoned him. He'll find out about this. You will see.
Rasputin isn't here. Has he at least given you a sign that he's alive?
You won't break my faith.
That means no. Good luck. It's time for me to go.
It's best that you do. I'll stop wasting my energy on you. I have to take care of myself.
He did have children, Rasputin. One of them lived until the 1970s, I think.
Shursky. Interesting sight. A bourgeois waiter. You do realize that you are still a wanted man?
I didn't expect we would see each other again. After Rasputin's death, you tucked your tail and went crawling back to your old masters?
I've never doubted the great mystic, unlike you. Rasputin chose me to be the executor of his work.
Where were you when Rasputin was blown up along with Auntie Aja's brothel?
I was where he had ordered me to be. I don't question it.
And if he told you to organize the explosion, you wouldn't question that either?
This is none of your business, Shursky.
Yeah, he could have faked his death.
So you also got the fake letter. But unlike me, I guess you actually believed its contents.
You are not worthy enough to find your way to Rasputin, so be silent, Judas scum. Soon the entire world will serve him, and I shall be his right hand. Me alone, perhaps.
You know you're not the only helper here, right? I also met Maria. Did you know she's with child? No surprise who the father is. When Rasputin gets this child, how long do you think it will take for you to fall out of favor?
Maria, the whore. She's not worthy of such an honor.
And her friend?
Magdalena preaches Rasputin's word, just like he told her to.
And she brings him new converts. What about you? You coordinate the operation while hiding in the bushes?
I've already received my orders. Rasputin will never forgive you, and when he returns, he will reward me for bringing you to justice, for I am his hammer that smites the witches.
Yeah, I thought we might end up in a fight. Okay. Okay. Yeah, might start with him. Or maybe we should leave that till later. We can focus on this guy. So he is a Upir or Jinn. Well, let's get up here to do one of them. I'll do the other one of them. I might as well take him out. And we've got Lelek, maybe. We might have negative states by then. We'll transfer them over. So what do we think? Are we thinking focus? Finisher? Yeah, I think so. Oh, am I stunned for 5 turns? Maybe. Yeah, that's really bad. We should do Lelek again to transfer that to him, right? I think so. Have a stun. That's 5, so that's a Marana finisher. Boom. And this guy reduces damage. We can't remove that, so let's stat suffering. Yeah, Book of Etch is obviously good at suffering. Is there anyone else? I think he's probably the main one. Just keep stacking it. What's he doing? Oh yeah, we're not really trying for damage, are we? We're just going to be stacking suffering on this guy, because I don't think the suffering doesn't seem to be affected by the damage reduction that I've seen. Yeah, so he's still taking 16, so you're doing it. I keep cancelling his actions, so I didn't that time. Maybe I think it might be a 50% chance of doing it, but he took the damage. So cool. Let's head down here. So we've got Sergei.
A familiar face. Good evening.
Mr. Shulsky?
Your presence at this party implies something extraordinary is bound to happen.
Please allow me. My fiancée,
Yeah, they got hitched.
Sofia Georgievna Skawan.
Congratulations. I think I can take the credit for your happiness. After all, it was due to my actions at that memorable soiree that you finally found each other.
Mr. Shulsky. Still unscrupulous, I see.
He's right, though. It was due to him that the world found out what you really thought about me. After all, honesty in a relationship is priceless.
Let me make an observation. It is quite daring of you to show up in a place like this.
Sergei, is that a threat?
What he meant was that my papa is taking far-reaching measures regarding your kind. Perhaps you've had a chance to see for yourself.
My dear, is this champagne talking through you?
I don't want to do that. I guess I have to.
Watch your step, miss. Some ears in this merry crowd might not like what you're saying. It would be a shame to lose your sight or mind over such a trifle.
Let's go get some champagne, dear. This is getting annoying.
Sofia, there's no reason to get upset. Mr. Shulsky was leaving anyway, weren't you?
Sergei, miss?
Okay, well, guess we did that one. I think the last one's probably inside the house. Seems to be just the one thread to follow, so let's go in. We already spoke to Magdalena. Ooh, got something here. Tasteful gift from a debutante. A loose thought hangs near the letter. It reflects on Miss Scallon's life choices and decides that getting engaged was a good decision. She has what she always wanted: position, security, the admiration of others. Only freedom seems to be lacking. It seems that through her engagement to Sergei, Sofia has achieved the position and admiration she's always dreamed of. However, the rigid cocoon of social expectation still ensnares her and prevents her from fully enjoying her happiness. Hey, what else do we got? Got Fulgi here. I'm just gonna do a quick little sweep around the room in case there's anything else, but I think that's probably it. Let's talk to Emir.
I can see you've picked the spot right in the thick of things. Are you having a good time?
Not too bad. I've just had a chat with a certain young lady in waiting. But we'll get back to that. I bet parties like this are nothing new for you.
I hate it here. Parties like this are the threshold of hell. In fact, my sister says I turned savage while in exile. What about the lady in waiting?
She told me that the Tsar is in one of the chambers on the upper floor. The stairs are guarded by Skawan's soldiers, and the Governor General himself is keeping an eye on the entire hall. We must make him look away.
I'll try to approach Skawan somehow.
Be careful. Is there anything else?
Saw Wanda.
Wanda is here.
I was afraid she might show up. Have you talked to her?
Yes, and I know she's planning to kill Skawan in revenge.
She will die. Worse yet, she'll ruin everything we've worked toward.
I took care of her. Apart from her hurt pride and ruined plans for the evening, she's safe and sound. There's something else that bothers me.
Tell me. I'll try to help.
I've heard some news about certain decrees waiting to be signed on the Tsar's desk.
What's in them?
I've learned that one of the ideas to combat thaumaturges will be the forfeiture of our properties.
How do you feel about it as an heir to a fortune?
To be honest, my sister should be more concerned. I only got an old book.
Still, I can't believe that brings you peace.
Hey.
There's something else that bothers me.
Stuff we've still got to discover.
I'll try to help.
I'll come back later.
Obviously something else to find.
Good luck.
Maybe something to do with Scallon? I think he's up here. Ah. Garrison cap. The cap is laced with the thread of certainty. Thaumaturges can only destroy and delude. They mess with people's hearts and heads. They're monsters hidden behind the mask of a human face. Just like his sister, the monster who disappeared. They should all disappear like that. Wineglass. Envy and a sense of alienation shine through the thin glass. Palace games have always bored him. Only he could get into their heads and force them into submission. Admiration. He always envied Yulia this skill. His fingers tightened around the vessel. A crack appeared in the thin glass. Do we talk to Scallon? I suppose we do. Shame and rage hover above the ashtray, directed at a woman who has neither the position nor the wits to criticize him. He longed to kill her. Then he would understand that she would understand that the Governor General of Warsaw should not be messed with. Let's talk to him.
Good evening. Who are you? I've got a feeling I've seen you before.
I came here with my friends, and I'm hoping to introduce them to you soon.
If they were truly important, I'd know them already. Have you got a cigarette?
Sadly, no.
That's too bad. Anything else I can help you with?
I met your daughter Sofia in the gardens. Congratulations on her engagement.
Are you suggesting something? The lovers did not want to wait.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
I can still hear gunshots from the city. As a concerned subject, can I ask if we're safe here?
I understand, and I tell you the same thing I'm telling others. The situation is under control. My best men are keeping you safe. Not even a mouse could squeeze by.
What about thaumaturges? What if any of them managed to sneak in?
If they did, I would know about it. I can only tell you that this problem will soon be solved.
Meaning?
Thaumaturges are dangerous. Riots, explosions, that Rasputin character's cult, terrorists, a complete decay of authority. Their plotting affects everyone, even those dear to us.
Do you think that bearded cultist, Rasputin, is a thaumaturge too?
Most likely. How else would he deceive so many people? Even Tsarina Alexandra looks kindly upon him. Luckily,
there
he
were
was
rumors about
killed
the two
by
of
a
them.
bomb in a brothel.
Don't forget the cholera epidemics that keep plaguing the town. Is the thaumaturges doing too?
I see we understand each other.
I heard one of those magicians escaped from the Citadel. Was it Shulsky?
Yes, but soon enough we'll see him dangling from a rope.
How would one know they're dealing with Shulsky?
I know their tricks. Don't worry. Besides, the chance he shows up here is close to zero.
What a relief. Thank you, Governor General.
Anything else?
Is that Shulsky guy dangerous?
Shulsky is the epitome of depravity. He had everything, but his cursed blood made him go off the rails. Such a morally unstable temper monster is capable of anything. But as I've already said, we are safe from him here.
Thank you. I feel better now.
My mission is to protect the Tsar's subjects.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
How do you find His Royal Highness's birthday party?
As the one in charge of Warsaw, I have my duties regarding the royal couple, so I am not paying much attention to the banquet. You must excuse me.
The pile of presents for the Tsarevich looks impressive and continues to grow.
Yes, indeed.
May I ask what you gave him?
What difference does it make? For now, the Tsarevich is only interested in his sweet nurse's milk. I picked, in my opinion, the most appropriate gift.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
I won't take any more of your time.
Enjoy yourself.
Okay, well, I'm guessing we've got what we need to finish talking. Oh no, it says find out more about Scallon in this immediate area, so there is more. Gift for the Tsarevich. The gift is covered by a shell of concern for the Romanov's little offspring. One doesn't give a knife to a sick little one, not even one with the Tsar's emblem. He'll cut himself and there will be trouble. He's given him a knife. Scallon brought the Tsarevich a knife with the Romanov emblem as a gift. A poor gift, considering the illness of the heir to the throne. He was a hemophiliac, I think. The prince. The boy's nanny carelessly explained to the Governor-General that he had committed a gaffe, and Scallon immediately hated her for it. It pains him that a mere nanny knows something about the Romanovs that he does not. Still something here. Ah. Old cigarette case. The name Scallon has been engraved on it. The old cigarette case is covered with even older, complicated feelings. They tell of a thaumaturge's sister, who was the favourite of the entire household. The cigarette case must have once belonged to her. Scallon's sister was a thaumaturge, and he always dreamt of such power. The boy embraced envy, which became a flaw that consumed him and made him hate all thaumaturges. Because if we're the monsters, then he's a hero, and all his evil is justified. Do we talk to him again? Or just talk to Emir?
It's you. What do you want?
Yeah, I think we're done.
I
with
won't
him.
take any more of your time.
Enjoy yourself.
Do.
And?
I talked to the Governor-General.
So, how does it feel to come face to face with the Butcher of Warsaw and exchange pleasantries about refreshments?
Up close, he doesn't seem so scary.
Right. Have you learned anything that might help?
Really?
There's something else that bothers me.
Tell me. I'll try to help.
Alright, we got something else to find. Maybe we do have to speak to him again. There was... I don't know. Maybe if we delve a bit further into those subjects that we already spoke about. I'll skip through the dialogue. Situation in the city, what now? Ah.
How are you going to handle those socialist militia members?
Militia? Sir, they are nothing but rabble, so let's refer to them as such. I am just a heartbeat away from having them executed by firing squad.
They can't get in here, can they?
That's out of the question. On my orders, half a battalion is guarding the Tsar and his guests. Are you still worried about the situation in this city?
Let's
go there. How's the one in charge of war? You must...
Aha.
I know what you gave little Alexei, but I heard that the gift was regarded as inappropriate by some. As a child, I dreamed about having one.
You might be right. Perhaps a knife isn't a proper gift for a child. He might cut himself and... Yes, it might not have been the best present.
Let's change them.
Go there.
I want it.
Enjoy yourself.
Okay, we might have what we need now. Seems like it.
And?
Georgis...
What?
The governor carries the flaw, and I want to take advantage of it.
Are you going to rid him of it? Surely it may affect his well-being.
And I hope we can get rid of him that way.
Wait. Before we start, you should make sure we're ready to talk to the Tsar. There will be no turning back.
Pride is too low. Alright, look.
You're right.
We're coming up to an hour on the episode. And I think we're going into the finale, but I'm not sure exactly how long that's going to take. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to call it there for now, for this episode. When we come back, we'll perhaps finish off the game. Be quite fun. But yeah, I'll say thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you thought about this episode, about the game so far. Any thoughts as we head into what I presume to be the finale? Let me know. Be interested to hear them. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, would be amazing if you could. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.